students, once again welcome back for the continuation of chapter 4 in chemistry, that is atomic structure and chemical bonding. Today I would like to explain you valence shell, valence electrons, electronic configuration, octet rule and duplet rule, atomic number and mass number. For this you can refer to page number 66 to 70 in your textbook. Before I start this, I would like to recapitulate that we have done in previous class. Now, what is an atom? An atom is the smallest particle of an element which may or may not have independent existence. An atom is made up of subatomic particles, electrons, protons and neutrons. Electrons are the negatively charged particles of an atom, and these electrons, they are found in the orbit or the shells of an atom. Now, what are orbit or the shells of an atom? Orbit or the shells of an atom are the imaginary part of an atom. Protons are the positively charged particles of an atom, and protons are found in the nucleus of an atom. Now, what is nucleus? Nucleus is the central part of an atom. And neutrons are the neutral particles of an atom, and they are also found in the nucleus of an atom. Now, let's move on to today's topic. First one here, valence shell. Now, what is valence shell? Valence shell is the outermost shell of an atom. Now, next here, valence electrons. As I already told you, electrons are the negatively charged particles of an atom. Now, valence electrons. Electrons which are found in the outermost shell of an atom or valence shell are called valence electrons. If the outermost shell of an atom has 1 or 2 or 3 electrons, that atom is metal. If the outermost shell of an atom has 4, 5, 6 or 7 electrons, that atom is non-metal. If the outermost shell of an atom has 8 electrons, that atom is noble gas. As you know that noble gases have stable electronic configuration. Stable electronic configuration means their outermost shell completed with octet or 8 electrons. Here all the noble gases except helium have octet. They have 8 electrons. Their outermost shell completed with octet. They have stable electronic configuration except helium. Helium has duplet rule. Now next here, electronic configuration. Now what is electronic configuration? Electronic configuration is the arrangement of electrons to their respective shells, or which depends on atomic numbers. Once again here, electronic configuration is the arrangement or distribution of electrons to the respective shells, which depends on atomic number. And there are certain rules for the accommodation of electrons, which is followed by the rule 2n squared. Here, first shell, here n stands for whole number. See, 1, if you put the value of n is 1, 1 into 1, 1. So 2 ones are 2. First shell or K shell accommodates only 2 electrons. K shell is the nearest to the nucleus. It accommodates only 2 electrons. Nearest or closest to the nucleus. And second shell, L shell. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. Second shell accommodates only 8 electrons. Third shell, that is M shell. 3 3s are 9, 9 2s are 18. Fourth shell accommodates only 18 electrons. Fourth shell, N shell. are 16. 16 to the 32. Here fourth cell or n cell atom is only 32 electrons. Now here's next octet rule and duplet rule. If 8 electrons are required to become stable, is known as octet rule. If 2 electrons are required in the outermost cell to become stable, is known as duplet rule. Now here number 5, atomic number. Now what is atomic number? Atomic number means is the equal number of electrons or protons present in an atom, or equal number of positive and negative charged particles present in an atom. It is denoted by, atomic number is denoted by the letter capital Z. Now next here, mass number. Now what is mass number? Mass number means is the sum of the protons and the neutrons present in the nucleus of an atom. Here example here, atomic number of chlorine is 17. Atomic number is very important because it gives the electronic configuration of an atom. From that electronic configuration, we can easily determine the position of atom in the periodic table. We can easily determine whether the atom is metal or non-metal, and we can easily determine the valency of that atom. Here, atomic number of chlorine is 17. It means that I already said you atomic number means is the equal number of electrons or protons or positive or negative charged particles of an atom. If atomic number of chlorine is 17, it means that chlorine atoms has 17 electrons or 17 negative charged particles. Here 17 protons or 17 positively charged particles. Once again here, atomic number of chlorine is 17. It means that chlorine atom has 17 electrons or 17 protons or 17 negative charged particles or 17 positive charged particles. Here mass number of chlorine is 35. As I already told you, mass number means sum of the protons and neutrons present in the nucleus of an atom. Here, this atomic number of chlorine is 17, so its neutrons, if you subtract atomic number from mass number, if you subtract the atomic number from mass number, you get the number of neutrons. So 35, 17 is subtracted from 35, you will get 18. There are 18 neutrons in the nucleus of chlorine atom. Here atomic number of chlorine is 17, so its electronic configuration. A fourth cell accommodates only 2 electrons, second cell 8 electrons, and 2 plus 18, 18 minus 10 is 7. Outermost cell has 7 electrons. So its electronic configuration is 2, 8, 7. Here number of cells determine the period of an atom. Here 1, 2, 3 cells. So chlorine is the element of third period, and the number of valence electrons of the normal element determined as the group of an element in the periodic table. So here outermost cell of this chlorine atom has 7 electrons. So chlorine is a non-metal. I already told you if an atom has 1, 2 or 3 electrons in the outermost cell, that atom is metal. If the outermost cell of an atom has 4, 5, 6 or 7 electrons, that is non-metal. As you can see here, chlorine atom, its outermost cell has 7 electrons, so chlorine is a non-metal. And it acquires stable electronic configuration of the nearest noble gas argon by the gain of what? 1 electron. So its valency is 1. As you can see here, the orbital structure of chlorine. Atomic number of chlorine is 17. So its nucleus has 17 protons and 18 neutrons. And first cell has 2 electrons. Second cell, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Outermost cell has 7 electrons. Outermost cell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dear children, here we have come to the end of today's online class. Thank you very much.